All right, we're back. Holy cow. Had a great time in Omaha. Somebody said if you go to Omaha, you got to get a steak because that's like the best place in the world to get steaks. And I thought, yeah, right. Let me tell you, I don't know if you're into that kind of thing, but holy cow. Sorry for the joke. Yeah, we had a fabulous time. Want to thank Public Television, our friends over at Public Television, for having us out. And it's good to be back. While I was gone, apparently, our baseball teams just decided to stop playing. I don't know what's going on with that, but I kind of do because I've been doing this for 7 years now, and I'll explain a little bit more. But first, thank you for checking out the Swami Brothers channel. I'm JK the Human. I do this most mornings unless I get called to another event, and we predict sporting events. It started 7 years ago. I started writing an algorithm that takes a look at the output of human organizations and kind of determines the direction they're going in. We've applied it towards sports, and we've been having a lot of fun with it since then. It's really good. Lots of things that can happen during contests between organizations, and it's not nothing's ever 100% accurate. By the way, if you're online and somebody's up and down, jumping up and down, screaming, "Hey, it's a lock, it's 100%, just send me money," and I'll tell you, you can do that, but there's no such thing as a lock. There's no such thing as I've got a perfect system. And somebody says that, it's not happened. It's not happened. It would be everywhere. So all that being said, we do the best we can. We win way more than we lose. And I can also tell through the algorithm when people are performing with purpose and when they're not, or when people are performing with purpose and they're hurt. So we'll break it down. By the way, big fans of football. We're working, the schedules are done. I'm ready to start posting as soon as we get into the regular season. People have asked me for preseason stuff. I don't even know who's playing in preseason. And so no, I don't do preseason stuff. Sorry. Rosters are very important, and I say it almost every single show, usually at the end of it after I show you who's being predicted to win. And the last thing I say is, check your roster. And then also find 2 or 3 other data nerds like me that are doing the same thing. And if we're all pointing in the same direction, probably a safe bet. So if you're looking for a countdown to football, got one right there. This is the SwamiBrothers.com. This is our website. And we put all the videos up here, and then also we'll post the cards as well. Get that up there. There you go. There's an old card. And this stuff updates itself automatically every day. That's us. And yeah, so 13 days till kickoff. That's it's really nice. So good morning. Oh, and grab your coffee. It's early. So in the MLB for the last 3 days, I think, Yankees and Braves, and they haven't won. And you're thinking to yourself, Swami's losing it. No, the algorithm's doing exactly what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't know rosters, and it doesn't know when managers are trying to rest up people for the next leg of the season, so to speak, or if they're doing this for political moves. And by political moves, I mean in order to change roster, maybe, and you're going to see this in other sports too, but in baseball, it becomes evident this time every year, um, that teams will kind of stop doing what they're predicted to do. And you know, if also if you're new to this channel, we only put out confidence picks. So we're only counting confidence picks. And these are things that in other sports that in their peak when they're running will the algorithm will return about, you know, mid to high or mid to low, like so mid 70s to low 80% return. Like it's correct that often, except for three sports. Baseball, there's a curve. It'll peak as people are healthy and everybody's playing towards a purpose. Soccer, it's just all over the place. Hockey, it'll peak as everybody's playing and healthy towards a purpose. So that means you'll see a curve in the middle of the season, and then it'll drop off, and then playoffs begin, and you'll see the curve come back up again. So purpose has a lot to do with predictability when people actually play up to their number. So if everybody plays to their number today, so to speak, then the Braves should win and the Yankees should win. Right now, baseball, so 157 wins, 96 losses. That's like 62%, and that'll give you an idea of how it starts to slump. Most of this drop off has happened within the last 2 weeks. WNBA, 44 wins, 10 losses, no confidence picks today. Hasn't happened yet here. Um, won't begin to happen until until the purpose for playing goes away or a team is just decimated with injuries. Excuse me. Um, but today, no confidence picks in WNBA, so we're just spectators. Soccer yesterday was just a massacre. We were predicting the World Cup at 74, 76%. I'll have to go back and look at those numbers. Um, a lot of these players were there, and then they come back to their regular teams and just don't really play up to the numbers. It's a really interesting thing. Not crying about it because football is right around the corner, and we'll have people that right out of the gate are ready to compete, and they can't afford to lose, and it'll be a lot of fun. Basketball is really nice too. But so today, Vancouver Whitecaps and Seattle Sounders. We're looking at a possible draw there. It's really close on the number. Um, that might be the play. There's no confidence there. And on that note, um, I really appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you so much. We're new to YouTube, by the way. We've been doing this since May, and please like and subscribe. We need all the help we can get if you like what we're doing, and I promise you more is coming. Excuse me, allergies. It's not COVID. Um, Probably shouldn't be kidding like that either. There's a lot of things happening in the world. Please be kind to one another, and have a wonderful Sunday. I'm not a bot, obviously, also for the algorithms. That's another story we'll tell later. Hopefully you're not a bot. We'll stay human together. And yeah, most importantly, thank you for watching.